What is going on? I should find for you here with exciting video, and today I'm going to talk about the top four playoff teams, which ones that deserve to be in the top four, and which ones that do not should not be mentioned in the top four. We're going to look at the schedules, who they play, and their future opponents. We are going to start with the first rank, Ohio State. Ohio State is 8-0. They just beat Wisconsin. And they play Rutgers, Michigan State, Minnesota, and Michigan. So they do have a tough opponent coming up against Michigan. They beat Penn State. They beat Notre Dame. And they have two good wins against two tough opponents. That was Penn State and Notre Dame, even though they should have lost to Notre Dame. However, you could make a assumption that they play against Always guys have played close with them. So I wouldn't get the benefit of the doubt. They have three good solid wins. That is, they deserve to be in a top four team. We go to the number two. We're going to go to Georgia. So if you go their schedule, they're also 8-0. So they're overall number one, but tough in the playoff rankings. They're number two. Okay, so you could probably consider South Carolina, Auburn, and they play well against Florida. So they got 2 to 3 good solid wins here as well. And they just be the number two. We go number three, Michigan. There's a lot of rumors of what's going on with Michigan, with the scandals, the allegations with Michigan. And let's just say they have not played anybody good yet. They have not played anybody good. They're only tough matchups. This is the last two of the next four. It's Penn State, Ohio State. But guess what? If you would have made that exception, well, they deserve to be number three because if Penn State, Ohio State coming out okay, then I can say this if Ohio State. So do they. And they play tough opponents already in the year. And if you look go at Georgia, they have Ole Miss, they have Mizzou, they have Tennessee. So next 3 games against regular opponents for Georgia. That's why they deserve to be number two. Ohio State only has 1 ranked opponent. Michigan, 2. But guess what? East Carolina's not good. UNLV is not good. Bowling Green's not good. Rutgers not good. Nebraska's not good. Indiana's not good. And Michigan's not good. Doing team that you could actually give them credit for with a good solid win, that you could technically be a tough opponent is Minnesota. Only if Minnesota was 6-2, they didn't lose to Northwestern. Saying they lost to Northwestern, they're 5-3, and first in the Big Ten West, I believe. You cannot give Michigan any good quality wins here. I'm sorry for Michigan fans, but I'm just giving the truth. I'm just gonna give you. Yeah, I'm probably seeing the comments that, well, Michigan's a good team. Yeah, and we're getting out of head with cheating, anyways. But guys, be real. East Carolina's not good. UNLV is not good. Bowling Green is not good. Rutgers is terrible, even though they're eligible. Nebraska's terrible. Indiana still, Michigan State is terrible. Minnesota is the only team that Michigan face to look at all double digits. So, and I'm gonna make my prediction here. They're gonna obliterate Purdue, and they're gonna blow Maryland. I say they're gonna go 10-2. You're not beating Ohio State or Penn State. I don't think they will. Yes, I think their undefeated season will into the hands of Penn State. And, well, guess what? You're going to get Ohio State a chance to run the table. But guess what? It's up to say the point. But number 4, Florida State. What you like? I like the 1, 2, and 4 seeds. I think the college committee did get the 3 of the 4 teams right. There's one team I think they should be in the top 4. But if you look at Florida State, though, and then they all right, LSU, good credit win this other year right away. Boston College, Clemson, Duke. For the other 8 wins, I see they were good, decent, quality wins. Duke was ranked. They're not ranked anymore. But I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt for Florida State for a good quality win. But now they have Pitt, they have Miami, they have North Alabama. They should be North Alabama, and they have Florida. So do not sleep on Pitt. Well, Pitt's not good. They're 2-6. But Florida, if you look at Florida, they're 6-2. You're looking upset Florida State. And I think they could. But the team that they should be in the top 4 is Washington. Here is why. If you look at Washington, okay, you beat Boise State in a blowout. You beat Tulsa in a blowout. You beat Michigan State in a blowout. Cal, Washington, Arizona, and Oregon. Arizona State. They had, and Stanford, look at this, 4 points. So I'm gonna get the benefit of the doubt of getting a good quality win over Arizona, the benefit of the doubt of good quality win over Oregon, benefit of the doubt for a good win over Arizona State, and the benefit of the doubt over Stanford. You have USC, you have Utah, Oregon State. Guess what? They probably have one of the toughest remaining schedules of the who's just out of the top 5 of the top 4. But now, if you look at Michigan, they have 2 tough opponents: USC, Utah, Oregon State. They're all tough. So, if you look of all these the 5 teams that I named, why should it be in the top 4? Michigan should not be. I'm sorry, but I'm just giving the true Michigan fans. They're not that good. If they play Ohio State, Georgia, or Florida State in the playoffs, you guys are gonna get exposed. If you can blow out teams, you guys they do not know how to play a game when it matters the most. Ohio State does, Florida State does, Georgia does, but not Michigan. We seen last year when they played TCU. TCU just outplayed them. And the thing is, I think Washington will sneak in. I think my prediction for the top 4 are going to be in this order. I think Ohio State probably will get the 1. Georgia will get the 2. Florida State will move up to the 3. Washington is going to sneak into the 4. Michigan's going to drop out due to 1 loss. It just take 1 loss to be out in the top 4. And I think they're going to fall into the hands either 2. If they lose to Ohio State, you're out of the top 4. But if Ohio State loses to Michigan, I think Ohio State, they're not going to drop Ohio State for 1, 2, like 5. if that does happen, then Washington will, of course, move up. However, however, though, the top four, I think it's gonna be Ohio State, Georgia, Florida State, and Washington. That's everything that's gonna happen. These next few weeks are gonna be crazy. If Washington wins out, I think they will be in the top four. If Ohio State, Florida State, Georgia, and Washington is undefeated, but Michigan has had 1 or 2 losses, and they're in the top four, you know it, the whole college football community, it's rigged, or they didn't know what they're talking about. Honestly. And the thing is, I think we saw this a few years ago too. Like, I hope they do not put Alabama in the top four, then they don't deserve it. And these next few weeks is gonna be crazy. So I hope you enjoyed this interesting episode of college football. Let me know down in the comments if you did, and we see out and who you think is gonna make it in the fight out in the top four. Let me know down in the comments, and we see you out in the next video. Deuces.